Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back here on the show to recap the top 12 matchup here in the Big East. Number 12 St. John's beats number 11 Marquette 74 to 60 reaction. A very impressive win by St. John's here at home against a good Marquette team. I thought they played really well, especially in the second half. The only negatives is they don't shoot the three ball well, and they're not a great free throw shooting team. They're like one of the bottom teams in 3-point shooting. But their defense is good, man. They were down 31-30 at halftime, but they outscored Marquette 40-30, 40-33 in that second half, and that's a key win, for St. John's, because who's their best win besides that? I mean, they've been beating teams. I mean, you beat who's on your schedule. I mean, that New Mexico win's good, but besides that, not really any other great wins. So this was a good win for Marquette. I'm not knocking St. John's schedule. You play who's on your schedule. That's kind of my thing. Whoever you play on your schedule is who you play. So this is a good win here against a good Marquette team. St. John's had to battle in that second half. They were led by Kadari Richmond, as they usually are. He ended up with 18 points, 8 assists, 11 rebounds, a near triple-double, 8 for 14. He's making a case for that Player of the Year in the Big East. Kadari Richmond has been so underrated, one of the more underrated guards in college basketball that not enough people talk about. The only negative is his free throw shooting, but he's such a good player, man. He needs work on his free throws, but he's good. They had 3 guys get double-doubles tonight, all 3 players in double figures. RJ Luis Jr., 17 points, 3 assists, 11 rebounds. You had a combined 22 rebounds, 11 assists, and I believe 35 points between Richmond and Luis Jr. Also, Ejiofor, 13 points, 13 rebounds for Zobi Ejiofor. He also got 9 points from Aaron Scott, 5 points from Wilcher, 8 points from Davion Smith, and they improved to 20-3. And this is a good St. John's team. They're led by obviously a great coach in Rick Pitino. And this is a key win here at home, and they have another chance against UConn this week. And they got the Garden rocking, and Pitino, hell of a coach, and he's had success at every college he's coached. He's coached for Kentucky, Louisville, St. John's, and he's had success everywhere. And that's the biggest win of their season. And 9 straight wins, and they're 11-1 in the Big East. Their only loss, I believe, is to Creighton. And Kadari Richmond put up 24-8-8 on Saturday against Providence, and he puts up 18-11-8 tonight. Rick Pitino's going to Rick Pitino. And believe it, New York City, your team's back. For the first time since 1986, the Johnnies have won 15 of their last 16 games, and they got a big game, another one coming up against UConn this weekend. The refs almost ruined a great game. I mean, it was a good game, but it got a little bit rocky with the referees. But yeah, free throw shooting could have cost St. John's this game if it was closer, but my God, they dominated the offensive boards. I mean, it sucks seeing so many fouls called, but that's every game in basketball at this point. St. John's ended up shooting 41.7% from the field. Marquette 40.7%. St. John's made 3 more baskets. Key was really those second chances. Really, they got so many offensive rebounds. Marquette 8 of 25 from 3. St. John's 3 for 16. 12 of 18 from the line for Marquette. 17 of 31 for St. John's, 54%, but this is where the advantage is. My God, 55-32 total rebounds for St. John's. They beat Marquette 26-9 on the offensive glass, 29-23 defensive, 13 assists, 5 blocks, 6 steals, 13 turnovers, 18 fouls. St. John's, for St. John's. Marquette had 9 assists, 8 blocks, 9 steals, 10 turnovers, 24 personal fouls. So there was a lot of fouls. But that was a key difference. St. John's really just dominated the glass. 26 offensive rebounds. I don't know how many second chance points they had, but they had a lot of second chance points. They don't have the stats on there for some reason, but they had to at least had like 16, 18 second chance points. At least something like that. It's Rick Pitino. Rick Pitino and Rick Pitino. St. John's is now 20-3. Marquette drops 18-5. Their leading scorer 16 points, 2 assists, 8 rebounds for Chase Ross. They really didn't get much from Cam Jones, besides his 15 points. He had 1 assist and 3 rebounds. So, thought St. John's did a good job defensively. I thought Marquette did good defensively. They just didn't do a good job on the glass. Didn't do a good job on the boards. I thought St. John's was just more tougher team. Lowry had 12 points, 6 rebounds off the bench. Gold 2 points, Joplin 5 points, Stevie Mitchell 2 points, Norman 4 points, Parham had 8 points. But just the Marquette team, like, they're good, but I just don't think they're good enough to go that far in the tournament. Like, yeah, they got Cam Jones, Joplin, Stevie Mitchell. Like, they got some good players. It's just they're not a deep enough team. Tommy to go that far in March. But you just gotta give a tip of the hat. I mean, the Red Storm's physicality, tough to handle. They're just tough to handle with, 20-something offensive boards? Or it said 26. So, Marquette just slipped behind. Cam Jones come alive in the second half, but it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. So yeah, it's really all to say here. 70-64, St. John's gets the win. So until next time out, peace.